Welcome friends and family to another episode of Adventures in Dirt Roads in Connecticut, or whatever the title of this YouTube channel happens to be. Today we're going to take a ride out to Snipsic Lake. It's a beautiful day for a ride. You can see that the leaves are perfect. It's October 26th and it's like 75 degrees. We don't get this opportunity very often, so we got to cash in, get in on the bike, take a ride down, check out some foliage and some dirt roads down by Snipsic Lake. We'll see you there. Alright, we're here on Snipsic Lake Road. It's the third time trying to record this. About 3/4 of the way through, headed towards Ellington. This is the lake that supplies water to the city of Rockville and town of Vernon, I believe. Can't take a boat out on here. Sign said no kayaks back there. There's no swimming allowed. So this road, especially down in this area, back in the day, there might have been some people swimming in it down here late at night. In Ellington, Kegger. This area's got fewer houses on it. This is a nice little hill. Woo, probably could have gone in second on that. Beautiful trails through here. Back in the day, this was a kind of a meeting up spot, maybe a partying spot. I don't think you could get away with that today. There is a lake patrol. I was down here a few weeks ago and there was a guy walking around with like a safety vest on, checking up, making sure people were not doing what they weren't supposed to be doing. And I'm sure they're out here at night, the residents, making sure that their kids aren't out here having too much of a good time after sunset. Now here's some power lines. I sure wish there was a trail to ride through here. I've heard of guys finding trails along the power lines and having a good off-road experience, but I have not yet to find that in Connecticut. I don't know, maybe if somebody ever watches this that is more experienced rider than me, they can give me some hot spots and where to go. I'm going to turn it around here. This is a Setting Sun Boulevard. It looks like it's just one house. Trail, Setting Sun Trail. Oh, the view those guys must have, huh? Pavement ends, no kayaks. Kind of like to see that. Yeah, this isn't bad. I mean, this is some hidden potholes by the leaves. Probably only one step away from being paved. Scale of 1 to 5, it's probably a 1.5. Especially with hills like this. Let's take this in first. I do gotta say, I just love this KTM 390 Adventure. It's just the perfect mix for me of on-road and off-road. I have it coming from the Hawk 250, which was really more of an enduro off-road bike. That bike was good, but it was top heavy. I mean, it could fall over on you so easy and tall. And doing 50 miles an hour on the road was not enjoyable. This bike, even at 60, 65, is not that loud and a hell of a lot smoother. So we make this corner down here. This is just beautiful little lagoon. No trespassing sign. That's always a good sign. There's some more power lines up there. I think I could get up there. And the waterfall. Oh yeah, this is a good time. I wonder if this Honda's letting me by. It appears he might be. Thank you. They might have just been so distracted by the green algae in this end of the lake. There was somebody down here fishing a little while ago. I'll try not to be too loud to scare away his fish. There's a sign, I think the biggest letters on it said strictly prohibited, so there's a lot of stuff you can't do down here. I think this end of the road gets closed in the winter time. It doesn't get plowed. And you can see it's a little potholy here. That's all right. Some nice hiking trails up there. I don't know where they lead to. Well, it says no trespassing, so maybe they're not sanctioned hiking trails. I've seen people go in there though. I'll have to check the map and see. I would say this is probably 1.5 miles long. It's hard to find any really long trails in Connecticut. At least from where I'm at. Maybe as I get out a little bit more I can discover that. I think there's some pretty good ones up in Willington and Stafford. But being so close to Vernon and Manchester, and as you get closer to Hartford, things are so much more congested that it's just, I don't know. That's not fun riding to me. All that traffic. Not on the highway. Screw that. Wow. They got a nice spot on the lake there. Give me one more nice one tomorrow. Halloween's on Tuesday, so I think every day of riding from here is just, from now until April, is just a bonus. There's the lake monitor. Told you they had a lake monitor here. Checking everybody's boats there. So this is it. We're going to come around to the bridge over there that takes you back towards Tolland. Take a left out towards Ellington and 140. I'm going to take a left because there's a great dirt road down that takes you down to the quarry. We'll put that on here as some bonus footage maybe. It really does kind of tie together. Stop here and stop the audio and video. Alright, so we're going to take a left down. I guess that was Ellington Road. This is Snipsic Lake Road. taking a left onto. Starts out paved, and then as you get to Brownsbridge Road, it's going to be unpaved. This is an area I really never explored until I got a motorcycle and started finding some cool places to go. But this feels like you're a little further out of civilization than you are. And it's starting to get a little dark on this side. I think that hill is blocking the sunset. To make this a quick trip and get back real quick. Nice sharp turn here, and then I think we go to dirt. Oh yeah. Again, pretty smooth. This is a pretty cool idea. Cars must have gone off into the brook, so somebody put some tires on there to keep people from capsizing. That's a good idea. This is about the same condition as Snipsic Lake Road, or Ellington Road, I guess it was. We're on Snipsic Lake now. Pretty smooth, really. I'm doing 26 in third gear, and I could get much further than that if I wanted to be a jerk about it. But I'm not. Sometimes you see some mysterious or suspicious activity down here. People pulled off to the side of the road. Probably a good spot to stop off and have a quick beer. Enjoy some peace and quiet. Drove through here once with Carly on her bikes last year, and somebody just left a toilet right out there on the side of the road. Guess it was like public use. That's an interesting trail back there with the boxes. It just seems like every tree is turned to its ultimate color. This is a river that runs down through the quarry and down to the Snipsic Lake. I'm going to go down just a little further and do a turnaround at the quarry. I think that's a good spot to kill the video and the audio here. I like this. Is somebody put a dummy in the gutter and says this kid is okay. Here's the quarry where some great bands have played over the last couple of years. What a great campground, really great people. They built this place back really, really nicely. And yeah, good place to hang out.